it's clear that the current regime in Yerevan has neither the political will nor the capabilities to overcome the crisis, leaving Armenia's population demoralized and the country's political landscape badly fractured, with Russia-controlled and sponsored political parties dominating the field. The largest political force that advocates for drastic changes and the functioning of the Armenian state, and one that encourages reorientation of its foreign policy toward the West, is the National Democratic Alliance, or NDA. With vast grassroots presence and support across Armenia and the diaspora, NDA is the largest political movement not affiliated with either one of the four successive governments that have ruled Armenia with disastrous outcomes since the republic's independence from Soviet Union in 1991. NDA's vision is to build a strong state that will ensure the security and prosperity of every Armenian citizen and become a safe home of diaspora Armenians. It seeks the resolution of many of the country's past and present problems in Armenia's declaring itself a legal successor state of the First Republic of 1918-20 within the borders recognized by League of Nations Special Commission and the US President Woodrow Wilson Arbitral Award in 1920 prior to the occupation of Armenia by the 11th Red Army. The NDA believes that by declaring itself a successor of Soviet Armenia within the administrative border lines within the USSR, the four successive regimes which governed the Republic of Armenia since 1991 have handicapped the Artsakh movement and failed to gain international support for its reunification with Armenia. On domestic policy, NDA advocates for a stronger and more accountable government that will implement modern and inclusive economic reforms. On foreign policy, NDA advocates for a stronger and more meaningful relations with the West. Specifically, it will strive to secure Armenia's status as a major non-NATO ally of the United States, which will provide security guarantees for Armenia and allow it to rebuild its defense capabilities. In addition to harnessing the power of a unified Armenian nation, NDA will rely on the political, security and financial assistance of its Western partners to help develop a strong economy and build a viable alternative to Russia. NDA rejects the current colonial treatment of Armenia by the Kremlin and aims to build friendly relations with countries based on the democratic values, mutual respect and common interests. To this end, NDA will partner with all individuals, political parties and sovereign states that share these values and interests and would like to see a strong, unified and independent Armenia. It will bring to bear the political of the worldwide Armenian network and that of Armenia's Western partners to create conditions necessary to build an independent, democratic and viable Armenian state. Under the leadership of the National Democratic Alliance, Armenia will be able to recover from the losses suffered in the war through diplomatic means.